as with everything in Photoshop. So let's just make a new project here. Too many things open for my small screen. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to worry about saving the quality of the image. In fact, that's probably good right there. So, first thing to do is just grab the quick selection tool and select that. I'm not going to worry too much about the edge. Yeah. So I'm just toggling between holding down Alt or Option and Shift to add and remove from the selection here. Okay. And oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Have I shown you guys this before? The smart radius thing? Alright. That'll do. So basically we've got one layer like this, and then another layer. I'm just going to make a couple copies of this. So basically when I delete the mask here, drag that to the trash, we can do it so it applies that mask. Okay, and so I'll just do the same for that twice. So I've got two layers where I've removed any mask layer on that, and the reason for that is that now when I transform it, I basically want to keep the midpoint of this somewhere around here. So I'm going to hold down Command and then just drag that out, and you can see it's kind of holding that point there. And for this one, I'm going to try and fill in those other spaces. Okay. And then I'm going to use motion blur here. Not that much. And I'll just use a regular blur on this one. Gaussian blur. Okay. So we got that, that, and that. And might need to reposition this one. So basically now with a layer mask on here, I can blend in this around the edge. think I might have gone around this bit backwards. Yeah, let's just scrap that for the moment. So I'm going to invert these first of all, and then just grab the brush tool. And I have a brush that I already made for doing this, which is this kind of triangular brush here, which basically paints little triangles. And I'm going to just add some randomization to that. So we'll add some scattering and some angle jitter and a bit more scattering and some size jitter as well. So it's going to kind of paint random angles on there. And now when I do it in white on here, it's going to pick up those different bits of the other layers that we kind of spread out. I guess there's nothing in that part of the image. And then if I go to filter, blur, motion blur, and if I was wanting to get a good effect on this, I'd probably try and do more layers, but hopefully you're getting the idea by now. And then I'm just going to go for this guy. Actually, here's what I need to do. That's a bad example of it, but the principle is the same. However you're doing it, so you're basically mixing together layers where some of those layers are splaying out to the side. Okay, and we just need to maybe have less or more of those. I think some of these need to go. Oh, I moved the wrong thing there.
Is there a way of dragging like just the mask or just the picture?
Yeah, we can drag just the mask by unlocking those and then move that around. So I think that's alright for a 5-minute job. So you get the idea, right? Yep. Any questions about that? Okay. So yeah, so a lot of them will use like a paint splatter or something like that to make it kind of explode off the right of the image. That's what I've seen most of the time. And you can obviously use different versions of the stretched image that are blended together a bit more accurately to kind of blend those images together. So, but I like triangles. So there you go. Okay. So I'm going to leave a sign-in sheet right here for today, and that's everything.